You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Hey, yo! You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. You dig?
Do you want to be polished?
You are now watching PNN, the Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Do you need to be polished?
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You just gotta be polished.
PNN!
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
You are now watching PNN Polished News Network.
Polished News Network.
Polished News Network. PNN.
PNN.
PPN.
PPN.
PNN?
Polished News Network. Look at the Jordans. Look at the gun. This is all cap.
Yeah. Okay.
Polished News Network.
3 out of 5 grandmothers approve.
Hello, everyone. You are now watching PNN Polished News Network. Now, listen, we are going to have a wonderful interview tonight for all the coffee lovers. If you have any coffee lovers in your family, friends, be sure to tag them. Be sure to tag them right now. I'm super excited about this. I have my coffee, so I'm super wired too. So we're going to get to it in just a second. But right now, everybody, please tag everybody in this. We're going to have a coffee giveaway also. So this is going to be exciting. So before we dive deep into the interview, let me take care of a few housekeeping things, all right? So y'all know that tonight we're doing the coffee giveaway from our guest of honor. And then also on the 28th, we're going to have some stuff going on to finish out the month of May with a bang. So I'm super excited about this, about everything. I'm just excited. And I have my coffee right here. Y'all. Okay. All right. So go ahead and tag everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. After we hear from our sponsor, we're going to jump right into the interview. And then after the interview, we're going to talk about everything that's coming up for the rest of this month. And guess what? We kind of started on time today. Your girl getting better with the time. You know, you got to, right? So first and foremost, business reel. The business reel, to be a part of that, is $25. I show this video every Monday night, every Friday night, featuring different businesses. So if you would like to be a part of that, it's $25. Okay. All right. So let's check out the business reel. Then we're going to hear from our sponsor, and then we're going to jump into this interview. Okay. So that still gives you guys a little bit more time, to tag some people. Because it's a couple of things you got to do to win the coffee. So yeah, get them on here so I don't have to keep repeating it. All right. Here we go. Hold on. All right, y'all. So that was the business reel. And one more thing about that. I know y'all noticed LCO's counseling and consulting were on there by Dr. Latoya Smith, and she is actually now hiring. So you guys, if you are a licensed therapist and you need a job, please contact Latoya Smith. No, but look, seriously, here is the link right here. You can send your resumes here. Pop up. Come on, pop up. There it is. Send your resumes to this link if you are a licensed therapist. Thank you. All right, Latoya, you like that infomercial? That was good. Okay. So without further ado, let's dive deep into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think any kids is on here. Probably Maddie and Toria. Yeah, that's probably it. All right, y'all. So I would like to introduce the owner of Xenia Roastery, and correct me, please, Justin. Mr. Justin, and I call him Coffee Man Mclaughlin.
What's happening? What's happening? How you doing?
Hey, good. How you doing?
Can't complain.
Man,
doing great.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being on here. You know, taking time out of your busy schedule. That's like a big deal.
Nah, this right here is part of the schedule. You feel me? So we good.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, am I saying the name right or wrong?
Yeah, Xenia. You worked it. You did that thing. So it's Xenia Roastery. You did it right.
Xenia.
But I'm the founder of it. I'm not really the owner. That's the only little tweak I made there. But
okay, right. But let me fix that on the banner though. You know. And then you know what? I kind of like fuss at the kids about being on their devices. And they're not here and it's still running slow. So it's me.
Yo, it's things happen. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to get this conversation started. Thank you for inviting me on. You know, I see the chat it's exciting and there's a positive energy going, not just with, coffee, but just entrepreneurship in general. So even for you and what I'm saying you and your husband are doing, let's keep rocking on. I'm excited for it, proud of y'all.
Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. So this is it's not really, entrepreneurship became popular like, all of a sudden. Right. And so it was like, jump on board, you know what I mean? Everybody jump on board. Because I always say I'm the type of person, you can't tell me that, oh, I like doing this and I think I can make money from it. Because I'm like, hey, all right, let's do it. Jump.
Right. I mean, so when I guess the love, I guess, and just liking like towards doing things that weren't associated with an organization probably like started for me in high school. Because, of like just seeing an ability to take advantage of something that wasn't there, right? Like in the market. I guess is generally what entrepreneurship is. Like you see a problem and you create a need, or you see a need and whatever, try to fix it, whatever. So, that started a minute ago, and it's like, all right, from there, how do you keep changing that through life, tweaking it?
Right. Yeah. And so, like I told you, the other day, Joe and I came and visit your facility, and we had like so much fun, and the aroma in there from the coffee is just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I could smell it after I left. I was like, oh my gosh, this should be like a fragrance,
Yeah. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, except I got the coffee factory.
It's definitely the coffee factory, right?
Right.
And so I know you're not from here, so let's start at the beginning. I don't want to take you too fast, but tell us a little bit about yourself, like where you're from and how you ended up here in Fort Worth, well, the DFW.
Okay, so long short, I was born in Dallas. My sister and I, so there are three of us total. Had an older brother, I'm the middle, younger sister. And then sorry.
It's okay.
So from there, we, like, my sister and I were born in Dallas. My brother was born in Georgia. And then, whatever, family stuff happened. So we wound up growing up in Florida. So I was there for, pretty much like all my childhood, and then more family stuff happened. So I spent some time in Ohio, and then basically wound up in Texas after that. Just had some stops, kind of other places intermittently. And yeah, so in Texas, I've been here now. So I guess in a roundabout way, you would call me a Texan, right? Because I was born here. Now I've been here for, I guess, like amount of time wise, like the longest I've ever lived somewhere. But I guess the draw that's like deep in me is with the, as you say, like the way I talk and stuff comes from other places, because that's where I were. Those places is where I like was in my formative years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I can hear it. Yeah. So we'll night D Texan.
Right. Like, well, yeah. So yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And so I think it's already questions in the comments. That's funny. We haven't even started talking about anything really yet. Okay.
I think we're just really having a good time. I'm just like you. I'm just trying to tag like homies as things come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, hold on, I forgot this. Right. He needs to tap in too. But yeah, sorry, I'm gonna get focused, super focused.
No, you're okay.
There's just some people I want to tap in, make sure I couldn't think of it a second ago. But yeah, let's do it.
All right. And so Casey asked, does he have any gift cards?
Yo, I can get you like a e-gift card. Like seriously. If I have, just go onto the website, sign up for the newsletter, and yeah, we have like e-gift cards we can do.
Okay. So you hear that, Casey? And I'm gonna put the website back on here so she can see that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. If I capture your information, I can get you a gift card.
Okay. So
or you can purchase them. You mean like I guess for like purchasing, I have to set that up.
Okay.
I need to set some up. Sorry, I cut that the wrong way first time.
That's
I need to set some up.
Yeah, okay. Jessica said to buy for family, friends, or co-workers. So I guess yeah.
Yeah, I need to set it up.
Okay.
I guess in that way I have to fool around with it.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll be cool. That'll be awesome. And so how did you get into this coffee world? Like, what happened?
Man, so probably like, okay, what is this? If this is 2021, just 2018 or something, 2017, just the idea of, honestly trying to create like another revenue stream or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like for my job, I would just consume coffee, and like coffee shops were like popping up a lot in Fort Worth, particularly like at the area I was working at. And so it kind of just like, I don't know, I guess organically just going to different places and tasting, and then kind of get more curious, I guess, because you said like it started hitting me different. It was like, before I would just really like go to Quick Trip or whatever, and I now started kind of buying it from different places. So it kind of just kept morphing. And then, probably 2019-ish, like start planning towards or thinking of like, all right, well, kind of what would be my play. And there was like a lot of changes. My wife was probably like, what the heck, dude? Like, cause it was like, it was going to be one thing, then another thing, then another thing, then another thing. And so like the thing that I guess sat hardest was we were going to do a brick and mortar coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Rona hit, and it's like, okay, well, like, nah, this is like the worst time to do, like a brick and mortar setup. Like that would be insane, and so just kind of sat back for a second. Was like, all right, am I still going to pursue something, because I still had a desire to create something else. And then, I like coffee, and I started getting more curious about it. So anyways, I was like, all right, well, let's take it a step back. And the guy, like my mentor in the coffee game, he approached me about roasting before, but like the first time he approached me about it, I wasn't open to it, because my head was just in the other space of like, all right, I just want to do the brick and mortar, yada yada. I ain't got time for that. And then like seriously, I ain't got time for it. And so because seriously, like, I mean, before Rona, you would like the class was like $1,500. You had to fly somewhere. So you're not just talking about the classes themselves, but you're talking about lodging and all that, yada yada. And so then once Rona happened, the information was put online. So then I, was like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna take these class. I'm gonna pay this money, invest in these classes because it still wasn't like cheap, but it was $1,500, and then invested in the classes to know like the fundamentals of coffee and all that type of stuff to nerd out. And I'm not going to do that to everybody. And then anyway, just started practicing. So I bought like a home roaster and just horrible, mediocre, decent. And then start giving it to people and getting their feedback and getting chopped up and all that type of stuff. Was like, all right, I got to go back to the lab, keep tweaking, get a little more educated. And then, kept focusing and tweaking on it, and then it started coming out good. And then it was like, all right. And then when it was good, like consumable, then all right, let's keep going. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it even better and better, and let's get deeper into the science and the nuances and all this little. Again, I'm not going to nerd onto the details, but like that type of stuff to keep, consistently having not just a good product, but a great and excellent product. So, anyways, that was it. And then started giving it to people. Feedback was positive. Went to social media and started like just selling sample packs on social media, 2-ounce sample packs. And then, people supported that. And so then it was like, all right, well, roll the dice. I'm saying if you're gonna do it, let's just try to go in. So, when I got a business loan and all that, and got a lease space, and now I got a machine that can churn out like 40 pounds an hour. So
wow,
cool.
That's fire, because I think Dr. Latoya and I go to the same church, and so she was like, "You like coffee?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like coffee. I love coffee." And so she was like, "I'm gonna bring you some so you can try it." And I was like, "Okay, cool, bet." And then so she brought me some, and I was like, "Okay." And it was like, think a mason jar about that size, right? Killed it. It didn't even last a week. And I was like, yo, where'd you get this coffee from? Like, this is amazing. And then she started telling me the story, and I was like, I know Mache.
Right. And it's like a dude right here, just a homie. And that's part of like the, honestly, the name, I'm saying, itself, Xenia, right? Like it's, so part of it was, I mentioned I lived in Ohio for a part of my life, and there's adjacent to like the place I lived in, there was a town called Xenia Township. So then I was like, whatever, how, and then when I came back to like Googling names because I wanted something that like spoke of love and like, Fileos and blah, 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 and like whatever, and like the names were already taken or whatever. And then I was like playing around again, just trying to find synonyms and blah blah blah. And then like Xenia came up, and then again did a search on it, and it's like, oh, like in Greek or something, it translates to like friend of a stranger, and it's kind of where in English we get hospitality from. And like straight up, that's me. I'm saying, like, if if you meet me, most times it's like, I don't meet a stranger, and I'm gonna treat everybody with like love and respect off top, but anyways, so that's that's where the name came from, and we're just having fun. Now it's like, all right, now that I'm understanding more of this, there's people that are into the culture of coffee, and now we have an introduction to it in a different way.
And so Mighty Joe is on here, and he said I Googled it because we were talking about it, and I said I gotta ask him that. I was like, where did that name come from? So we Googled it earlier today, and I was like, hospitality, that's dope. So Casey said it. It's a great story.
And the motto is like, see, the motto is specialty coffee for all, and that's what, like, you see people here like black, brown, I'm saying, because everything, honestly, when the turbulence of the world, when this brand was being put together, I'm saying, it was like there was a lot of turbulence among people, I'm saying, politically, racially, economically, like all these different strains among people. And it's like, all right, in some way, I'm saying, if this, brand can kind of represent that, then, bringing people together rather than that turbulence and everything, but that was kind of the time it was born in. So anyways, that's kind of why there's a push there.
And What did Casey say? She said so. I think she's trying to say, so is he a scientist?
Nah, not at all. Nah, far from a scientist.
And Joe said it also meant special hybrid.
Yeah, see, I ain't catch that, but I'm gonna use that nugget right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly. I appreciate that, Jules, dog. That's cool.
Yeah, and so I know everybody's wondering, like, Roastery, what does that mean? How does that work? So I'm glad you thought it, and I'm glad I heard your thoughts, because Joe and I went to visit the lab, and so we got footage from that. So we
this part's fire. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
you did that. I forgot about that part. Yo. Oh,
yeah, so we're gonna show everybody that so they can see the process. And so I always think, you used to be a teacher, so it's like, hey, show it.
Exactly. You gotta show it. You gotta have visuals, man. Come on.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull it up right quick, you guys. So y'all watch this video real quick. Let me take that off. That's moving slow. All right, I'm gonna add you.
Come on, me. I'm just making me a little coffee over here.
No, all right.
If I burn myself and start moving, don't laugh at me.
What's good? So let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation about roasting coffee. My name is Justin Mclaughlin. I'm the founder and head roaster of Xenia Roastery. We are Tarrant County's first Black-owned and operated coffee roasting company. So welcome to our lab here. We call this place HQ1. And so this is where we kind of have our production and fulfillment center here. I would like to pay homage to the Gene Cafe over here, because the Gene Cafe is what got me kind of started in the roasting game. I was at the house, in the kitchen, smoking up the kitchen, setting off the fire alarm with this for about 4 or 5 good months. And so because of people's support on social media, we was able to take it up there. But yeah, I mean, this is, little small batch. Just started here, playing around, toying around, getting comfortable. And now the way it works, either via phone or via laptop, you can go online, www.xeniaroastery.com, and there folks can order. You can go shop, and we have, get this out the way, 7 different bean options. They're all specialty graded coffee. They're all single origin coffee products. And so folks go on here, they'll check out the products, they'll place their orders. And it gets very, very detailed. You can kind of look at the characteristics of the beans. You can pick out your roast preference, light, medium, or dark. You can do whole bean or ground bean. If you want to do a one-time purchase, that's cool. If you want to subscribe, you get a discount overall. You can sign up for monthly subscriptions, weekly subscriptions. We try to make it very customer friendly. And if you notice, if you sign up weekly, you get a bigger cut of a discount. If you sign up monthly, there's a discount associated with that as well. And so from there, we come over here, and this is the back end of it, which is the very, very last, is when it's actually roasted all done up. And so these are very beautiful smelling light roasts. We have a medium roast of a couple different varieties. We have a dark roast in here. So you can kind of see from the color that we ain't playing. Where you see the oils coming off, so that's how you know it's one of the ways you can tell it's a dark roast, because usually by that point the oil's going to kind of start dripping off the beans a little harder. Whereas a light roast retains more moisture. It's going to be a little drier. There's no oil in the medium. It's kind of halfway between. All right, and then over here, excuse me. This is where we make the matches. This is Bernadette. Bernadette is a 12 kilogram, aka how much does it do? It does about 24 pounds total per batch. and depending on my speed and how much rest time I give it, I can do about 40 pounds per hour. And Bernadette is made by Dietrich. Roasters will fire her up. Fires up pretty nice. She's fueled by gas. And if you want to stick the camera here, you can see it. She actually lights up. She has some flames that pop on. Because freshness and quality are of utmost importance to what we do here at Xenia. Most of the time when you place an order, we roast it when you place it. We want to make sure you get it from the time I roast it to the time you get it at the household as fresh as possible, because we know that is part of what gives an excellent flavor. And so kind of how it works in a nutshell. So we roast it here, depending on light heat and dark. Takes its time, it's all let out of here, fall into there, and yeah, so that's Bernadette. So yeah, she's a beautiful machine. Like I said, again, made by Dietrich. Dietrich based on an Idaho. And folks like this stuff around. We have grinders here, we have scales. So yeah, this is our fulfillment center, and then can never forget the main course. These is how the beans start. Getting products. These green coffee beans. So once the farmers finish harvesting their crop, they'll process it. So they either wash it, they may wet hull it, they may let it sun dry, or it's a natural process. Hey, go ahead. No problem. Shoot a handful. It's okay because it's not like super, germs, nothing like that. Because you want them roasting at 400 some odd degrees. Yeah, you kill all the germs. Put your hand in there. Open that up. Get a nice little hard scoop. Depending on what the order is, put on a big scale, a little scale.
Coffee!
It's coffee, That's the basics. So much love to the farmers from the world, man. If it wasn't for them, because you can try, if you try to grow coffees on a tree, plant these in Texas, it's not going to have the same effect. You can plant them in California, it's not going to have the same effect as though if it was grown in Colombia or Panama or Honduras or Indonesia or Africa. It's not going to hit the same. So much respect to the farmers around the world who's put in all the labor to produce it. And so yeah, it starts off green, cherries seeds, and then when we roast it, again, give them the outcome. So you can see the contrast between the beginning and end. So it starts here, ends how somebody prefers it.
Yes.
Yep. That's the game. Yep. So yeah, we're super excited, man, and like I said, we've been about a year in business now. We'll officially be a year in July. www.Xenia Roastery, XeniaRoastery.com is where you can find us. 24/7, 365. Go on there and place your orders. Promo code. So if you want to give us a try, you can use promo code TRYXR. TRY, capital X, capital R, and that give you a discount off your first order if you want to give us a shot. So yeah, we're super excited, man. I'm excited, and this is not just something I do randomly or laissez-faire. Like I went and got trained for it through the Specialty Coffee Association, so I take this very serious. This is not only a passion of mine, but it's I have very, very great pride in what we do here at Xenia. So yeah, we're excited, man. Excited to talk about it, excited to be out here, and we're excited to introduce something else to the coffee market, particularly here in DFW.
Man, that's crazy. I'm surprised I held it together the whole time. Usually I'd be super emotional by now. Wait, let me see. So I don't think I can hear. Hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, here I go. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was me. It was me. No, but I think you answered some of the questions on there. Let me see.
Yeah, I saw
I
saw propane, and then how many people work in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the blessing, because I mean with the machine, I can have more volume, so that's a good part. So the roasting itself, it doesn't really take people. It's just the processing honestly takes more part than the roasting does. Sorting the bags, sticker labels. So that's what I get help doing, folks to come put just stickers on the back of bags when folks order, because that's time, or grinding. It takes time. So, and yes, propane tank, every little element of it involved a specialist. So that was very interesting also, to kind of like go through the process of getting that thing hooked up. Good grief.
Yeah. And then what did you say the name of your machine is called?
Bernadette.
Bernadette. Yeah, I thought that was funny. I was like, okay, she looks like a Bernadette.
It's Bernadette, man. Like, I don't, hey, that's what came to me when I thought about it. So I just put it out there.
Yeah. That's dope. Okay, let me see. Dr. Latoya, was your training intense? Or are you able to tell where the coffee bean comes from by the smell and taste of the coffee?
The training was not intense, no. It just, it's like translating the training and applying it to your situation was kind of the hardest part, because the way the trainer has it, he has a certain machine and all that stuff. So it's like, all right, I see what you're saying, but all right, how do so that part, but it wasn't intense and short, no. And then, am I able to tell? No, I'm not that cold, and I don't know. I don't know if cats are that cold. Like, they be cold as ice if they can do that, Jack. I mean, I can tell, like, there's certain ways to tell if it's a bean that's grown at a high altitude, which are Arabica beans, which are higher quality beans. Yes, I can do that. Wow. So if somebody tries to like basically be like, no, this is a bean that's grown at a high altitude and all this other jazz, and trying to hustle me, maybe, then it's like, no, I can look at me like, nah, not quite, because this right here, and I'll be like,
yeah, your product, you know it.
Right.
Did you choose coffee, or coffee chose you?
I can't. I can't, man. I can't. Coffee definitely chose me, man. Like, I mean, seriously, like, it's fascinating, and I want, like, there's so many of now that I'm kind of operating in this world, in this space. Again, just individuals who are curious, and they're Black and they're brown. You know what I'm saying? And like, like, now we can experience it. Like, now, I mean, this is like, I don't mean to offend, but it's like a Vietnamese coffee. So like, at nighttime, there's things you can do at your house. You know what I'm saying? That you're just in here chilling, and it's like, why not? Be at the house chilling with a little, you know what I'm saying, coffee thing that you can make if you're at the house, and you can put sweet condensed milk in here and flavors and stuff, and make your own little drink at the house, and so it's like things like that. And so that's what's more, again, to your point of like the teaching background and stuff like that, is not just from culturally speaking. I think it's very interesting. Half of all the adults in the world drink it, but then it's just like, again, another field and area that Blacks and browns are underrepresented in places. So let's keep exploring and diving and just creeping into those crevices of places where we're underrepresented, and keep going as far back in the supply chain as possible in those worlds.
Right. And we talked about on the show before, since you mentioned that, how our community and just our people, Black people, are not really as supportive of one another. Sometimes it's that crab in a barrel mentality. And so like when you first got into doing this, I mean, honestly, was the support there, or it was kind of like now everybody's like, oh, okay, we know you can do it. You know, like how was your journey with that?
Yo, like to be honest, the support really ain't even here now. You know what I'm saying? Like these things, right? Like seriously, like this,
Yeah.
these type of conversations, and just, you know, continue to collaborate with like-minded folks and just, you know, help support each other. They're starting to come, but you know, it's the opposite side also, you know, where you're reaching out and you're trying, and you know, there's not a warm reception and stuff like that. So, and that's been even part of the education process, as I mentioned. Like the mentor person I have, he lives an hour away. So before I got like took the classes and all that, you know, the person that gave me the idea, you know, it took me driving an hour to see him. And I was just blessed to meet him through like my professor. Shout out to Mr. Bob Hart at UTA. He connected me with him. And so, but anyways, he was, I think, Gainesville or something at the time. And but so what that speaks to is like, and I tried, I'm not going, but anyways, like I tried places around just to get information, just because I was curious at that point. Right. And just trying to draw information was hard. So now that I have a product and trying to sell it and stuff like that, and trying to get, you know, even local spaces, because I mean, you know, honestly, like, so anyways, yeah, it's still challenging. Yeah. But there's also folks that, you know, are very supportive as well. And then we're working on conversations towards things because again, there's like-minded folks and you know, yeah, there's the positive energy as well. So, you know, I'm always going to go with the good outweighs the bad.
Yeah,
for sure. You know.
Yeah. And Dr. Latoya Smith said, we support you.
No,
and,
like,
yeah.
Let me stop for a second. Like seriously, like Latoya, like I mean, seriously, like she's been like hard as rocks, you know what I'm saying, since you know, since Genesis. So like there are people like just family wise and stuff like that like seriously, and I'm talking about like to the tune of like giving me money for it. So there's also that side, like, yeah, like there are like, man, like shout out, you know what I'm saying, you know, OG Pop, you know, Tony Murdoch, like this dude, you know, he believes in the vision and he's, you know, literally invested in it. So there's folks on that side as well. You know what I'm saying? My sister, you know, my homie Matt Chinchilla, who just lost his dad this week, you know what I'm saying, because of Rona. So Rona still ain't playing. But but anyways, like seriously, there's been support on that side as well. So but from, I guess, like a community type support for what I'm doing, particularly like seriously, like Google it if you want. Like, and I had a friend fact check me because I thought I was the first roaster in Texas, and I'm wrong about that. Houston has a big like coffee roasting and like their coffee culture, particularly in the African, like the Black American community is more pronounced. So, but in the DFW Metro, I believe there's one other dude that's like African or something in Dallas, but I don't see him active anywhere. So yeah, like in Fort Worth, in Arlington, and you know what I'm saying, like Grapevine, whatever, all this stuff, Denton, all the way up there. Like I'm going to be the, you know, whatever, the only Black coffee roaster. But like skill wise, there's nothing that they're doing that I can't do. It's just like now I'm trying to get that brand recognition.
Yeah. So like really tonight we're kind of making history a little bit.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like
we're making history. So
and it's all God, you know, all God.
It is. And so everybody that's on here, so now you know where you can get coffee from. You don't have to drink Folgers anymore. And no shade to Folgers, but
no. Okay, so I'm not gonna act like this either. So you know, okay, of course, because it's specialty coffee and it's, you know, so it's more expensive. So all I'm saying is like I ain't gotta be primary. I'm a cool guy. I just want to be in a rotation. You know what I'm saying? Like just give me a rotation. You feel me? Like I ain't a chooser. I ain't that a jealous lover like that. You know what I'm saying? You can have other lovers.
But no,
you know, you can have other coffee you love. Just give me your rotation, cuz, you know. Help me be that Saturday love.
Same. It's not the same. Let me tell you.
You know, like you're gonna treat Xenia different. You're gonna do stuff like this with Xenia. Like some stuff, okay. Like it may be a K-cup moment. Have you a K-cup? I ain't tripping.
K-cup
When you
moment.
wanna, when you want that finesse, that specialty. Like, all right, I'm gonna bust out something like this, or if you wanna, it's another part of it too. Like not trying to, the education piece again. Like let's talk about it more. Let's talk about like these type of things because brew methods make a difference too. And if you're going to experience it, with I'm a fan of RP Kobe. I'm a fan of like just that mindset of like if you're going to do something, then go all in and try to take it to the max. So like like let's learn. Let's not just like cake again. I'm not knocking K cups, but they're fine. But anyways, like nah, man, bust you out a French press, get you a Moku pot or things like that. And then now on the social media angle, I want to start presenting that stuff, so that's a little wink
yeah we definitely gonna keep an eye out for that one.
Stay out of the socials, man. I got some fire coming.
But even after I think I've had 2 jars from Dr. Latoya, and I was like, listen, I gotta buy my own, and of course she won't let me give her any money for what she paid for, but I'm like, I'll just get my own. And so and so we had a container of Folgers, and I was just like complaining about it every day. I was like, it's not the same. It's not the same. And so like the bag I got from you the other night is almost gone.
But hey, it's not. Hey, that's the whole thing. It's not supposed to be, like it really isn't. It really is not. It's supposed to be special, specialty coffee, special. Seriously, it's supposed to be special, and each one that you try should be special, and it should be, I want it to be a coffee experience, not just a cup. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I want it to hit different when you open the bag. Like, dang, what is that? I want it to, like you said, percolating that mind a little bit to where you're like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna stop. You know what, like he you know what, he boy, he right there. When you go there, type thing.
Yeah, because it's like you're not that far either. So it's like
So right here in the metro, man. Like seriously, you can pull up. And that's another part of it too. Let's part of what now let's talk. Let's talk about the next part of we got the experiences. So like June 26th, and I'm putting the information out there on social, but there's Saturday, June 26th. I'll iron out the rest of the details, but on that day in the morning time, we're going to start doing cupping events. And if you think about wine tasting, it's the cousin of wine tasting, right? Like where you go, then I will roast up different coffees, and I'll just won't even tell you what they are, and just make it kind of fun to where you're going to try to guess which they are from the website. I'm not going to say that, just be all fresh, and we kind of go through that experience of like, all right, like let's talk about what cupping is, and then we can keep having these conversations. So now we can start doing the stuff in person now that the Rona's kind of slide down. Now let's we're going to do some of that stuff and some more. We have some few things in the ballot, so not just about coffee, but again the entrepreneurship and then just the culture of that as well. So stay tuned. I'll definitely stay tapped in with you all.
And like on your cupping events, is that gonna be once a month or how?
I don't know, to be honest.
Well, just
right
let
now
me
I'm thinking like quarter. Right now I'm thinking like quarterly. So if it's, let me see, June, I think when I mapped it out today, I said June, and there was something else, and then like September, because like I said, that kind of be a piece. But just again, have some folks out. We'll see how it goes. I got a person, we're in this cohort together, TK Events, and so she got her thing that she's working on. Because again, it's that aspect of community, just like what you all. I'm saying, so let's again, if I have the opportunity to spend Black dollars in places, let me make sure I'm conscious about those choices, and that's it.
Yeah, and especially when the product is good. I mean,
man, especially
it just makes it that much easier.
And let's be real, we're trying to have like Joe and I talked, and the product has to be good, and your customer service has to be good as well. So anyways, we're going to try to keep doing whatever we can to keep this thing growing on our side. We're not knocking out the park, so we're trying to get our cash flow up and things like that, but Hey man, like it's a great journey, and I heard it put this way a couple weeks ago by this lady from Chicago, Southside Grinds, and she said one thing I had to learn to do is be grateful and count the journey itself and the process as a victory rather than trying to look at results. So you know, that's a big nugget. I'm trying to, if anybody needs that jewel, go ahead and grab that. You know, sometimes it's just success in that you had the heart and courage to try, and that you're like, you know, chugging as hard as you can. And don't be so worried about like what the outcome is of what you're trying to do.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm definitely gonna keep that. And I think Dr. Toya said someone stole the coffee I had shipped to my auntie.
Yeah, hey, I promise we just got out to auntie. You know what I'm saying? We got her a re-up today. So
Okay, that's
like
cool.
hand to the sky. We just got it out. I think my wife got it out in the mail today. So yeah, we man, I know they jacked auntie. I'm telling you, man, sometimes when I'm saying we go make those drops, you know, some of the people they begin a little suspicious, man. Like, why you look, hey man, you smelling too hard, bro. Like you need to drop that back. Because they do that, you know, like at the post office stuff, they be, you know, looking like looking like, okay, first of all, there's nothing illegal is going on. And second of all, like, don't steal my stuff, okay?
Right. Buy your own.
Buy your own. And here's the website, by the way.
Yeah. And so Joe said, I heard someone say the black dollar stays in the black community 5 minutes. Let that sink in.
Man, so you know, we about to get on soapboxes tonight, and I'm not even tripping because it's just a wonderful conversation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another point too, with our conscience and the things that's going on. No, okay. So, you know, we see everything that's taking place, all this type of stuff. It's heavy things, but then as we're now kind of moving into, you know, past the emotional heights of some of those things, you know, how we continue to the things that are talked about and how we're trying to be, you know, okay, you're marching for things and we're protesting for things, but then like day to day, how you living and supporting each other. And one of those ways is, again, keeping that money in our community. And like it was put up, you know, if you look at other ethnic groups and stuff, their money stays in the communities longer, right? Like Asians, it'd be like 21 days, you know what I'm saying? Whites and Caucasian, whatever, 10, 15 days, something like that, whatever. Blacks, I'm saying, we're like down there, you know, literally the money hits our hands, you know what I'm saying, we spend it at other people's places. So yeah, if we can, you know, keep having these conversations, keep encouraging, keep supporting, and then like we talked about the other night, let's just keep trying to come together as well, you know, like these, but then in these physical forms now that, you know, Rona's kind of chilling out some, and yeah, so we can support each other.
Right. And that's one of the reasons why we created this platform, because I felt like, I mean, it's not that many people watching now, but as it grows, more people will learn about Black and minority entrepreneurs and business owners. Like, hey, you know what? There is someone who does this. There is someone who does that. And so a lot of people don't want to take the time out to actually kind of research it and look. So on the entertainment side, here you go. We're gonna show you at least 2 times a week somebody new. So,
right. And like, I mean, these are great platforms, especially for us as, you know, low cats in the totem pole, small cats, you know, like seriously, it's just me and my family. And you know, we're just trying to do this thing. And my family is, you know, seriously, me and my wife, you know, saying my sister-in-law, and we get help, you know, saying we pay for help when we need it. But yeah, you know, we're trying to, for this metro and everything, there's a lot of opportunity now. It's like, again, how we grow it, because there's so much, and not just here in coffee, but, you know, like you said, with this show, with, you know what I'm saying, what you and your husband got going on, like there's so many chances and opportunities, but yeah, we just keep encouraging, if nothing else, because I know it's hard at the same time, you know, like I be tired, like right now I'm dead tired. Who the heck else is gonna be drinking, you know what I'm saying, like but you know, hey, like the potential of trying to, like we talked about, be like, it's not about rich, it's just like about I work, and you know, we're providing for ourselves and our families, you know what I'm saying? And I think there's something with that.
Yeah, for sure. And so Jessica said, I drink coffee every once in a while, only because it makes me jittery and keeps me up at night when I have too much. What would you recommend for someone like me? I love coffee, but can't have too much of it.
You know, Don't go if it was on the menu. I would say stay away from Hidalgo because Hidalgo's kind of bold. But I would do something like Las Trinceras, which is the Mexican. It's from it's from the country of Mexico bean. That one's real smooth. Or there's the one from I think it's Los Naranjos. Don't quote me. The one from Honduras. But I would do Las Trinceras first though.
Wow.
And also that's why I encourage like just learning the different brew methods as well, because
Okay.
then you can have kind of more control, because then if you're using something like this, you know, you can literally have more control over how many grounds of coffee you're putting per water. So then you
Oh.
can kind of dilute it, you know, and things like that, so it's not as strong. And then I don't know what kind of beans, but again, not to get into the weeds too far, but with if she's used to drinking like Robusta beans, which are the ones that are more they're produced a little faster. So like you'll see them like kind of they're usually what we drink normally, like folders and stuff like
Right.
that, because it's just a lot of it they can churn from those
Yeah.
trees or whatever. Anyways, those usually stronger than
Wow,
the
okay.
Arabica beans. But yeah, and I would stay away from espressos altogether if you like don't
Right.
do any espressos, you know.
No espresso. And so what is the name of the coffee that you have that's similar to what you're telling her to get?
Oh, that's the one I was sorry. That's the one I was telling her to get the Lost Trinceras. That's the name of the bean actually.
Oh, okay,
So if
that's
she
the
was
name.
like on the if she was on the website, she would like Lost Trinceras is the one she would look for, and it's from Mexico.
Okay. So you got that, Jess? So I'm gonna make sure she checks that out too. Casey, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, she's so me. It's someone create a black owned dollar store. You created.
Man, that's real though. Hey, there's another one. You know what I'm saying? There's another one right there.
Yeah. So you
Another
do
market
that.
opportunity. Exactly.
Right. Okay, so I want to get to this drawing real quick because I don't want to keep you too long, because I don't know if you guys caught that, but he is married with children. And so how long you been married and how old are your kids?
I've been married 11 going on 12 years now, August 29th, 2009. And
That's
then
awesome.
we have 2 children. They're twins, a boy and a girl, Nari and Justice. And they're 4. They'll be 5 July 7th.
Cool. Thought about having some twins.
Sounds good in theory, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, you know, my kids are pretty wound up, man, but you know, they're beautiful, and you know, it's getting to a super beautiful stage with them as well. So, and it's, I mean, honestly, you know, part of it, aside from I'm a huge Dr. Miles Monroe. Like I like that guy a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like, you know, his knowledge. And so anyways, you know, from whatever was placed inside of me or whatever to want to kind of do this type of stuff, like I don't know. And then, you know, seeing my kids, that's like the, you know, that's my drive right there, you know. So it's like you just go for it.
Right. Yeah, man. So you said, what is the one she gets in the jar? I think that's the one she brought me to, but I got medium roast the other day. I want to try medium roast.
Man, so not to be like get it too, you know, into the weeds, but it depends on the time of when she had it. Because if
Okay.
this is like she had it in October, November, I think when I first started doing the jars, it would be something different than the stuff she's been getting recently. And anyways, I think the equivalent of what she was getting at that time would be Blawan, which is because I think at the time she wanted something bold, and I think at the time it was a bean from Indonesia, Java John Pit is the one that she liked specifically, and then now it's like the Blawan is what is similar.
Okay.
Yeah, remember that now. Yeah.
Cool, Blawan. You got that, Dr. Latoya? It said Java on the jar.
Yeah, Java John Pit was the one that she had before, and now Blawan would be similar to Java John Pit. They came from the same. They both come from Indonesia.
Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, so guys, we're gonna do the drawing. Joe, I need help.
Let's do
it. I need help, Joe. So I don't want to include people who don't drink coffee. That's a waste of coffee.
They can give it to
So,
somebody, and maybe they'll
yes,
get hooked, and then they'll tell some people who they know that drink coffee as well.
right.
And
So,
just do the right thing with it.
cool. So, okay, I'm gonna. Hey, Joe, come here. Come here, real quick. He's like, no. Come here. So let me see. I got. So let's do it this way. Yeah, don't exclude. Okay, I got Casey. I got Angela. I got Dr. Latoya. Let me see who else is on here. Ruth Rashaw, Sister Rashaw. She's such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I love her. I love her. Oh
I
my
don't
god.
know why, but Sister Ruth just sounds like a sweet person. Like, just I don't know.
She is, and she makes the best Kool-Aid pickles. So she's starting her business doing Kool-Aid pickles, and so she's bringing us. Yeah.
Like, yo, however we can collaborate, let's do it, Miss Ruth. I'm down for it.
Yes. Okay, and I got Jessica. Jessica, I got you on here.
Oh, Kool-Aid pickles with the pack of coffee.
Oh, I'll take it.
That'd be random as heck. It'd be random, but I feel like it would
Hey,
work.
but it'd be different. It'll work. Okay, who else am I missing? Okay, I see Co-Pastor Roy is on here too. Co-Pastor Roy. Who else? If I haven't said your name, comment so I can see you. Okay, I think Vicky Griffin. Who else? So you won't say that I was being biased and only gave it to the church family. She loved that coffee. Okay, Sister Price is on here. And okay, so I'm shouting out these names. Ruby Price on there. She is the owner of Sugar Baby Cakes. So she makes like the old-fashioned style cakes, like peanut butter cake and sakatumi cake. And, yeah. So okay, and my mom was here.
So many ideas.
Yeah, so many. I told you we have a church full of like entrepreneurs. So yeah. Okay. Latoya said you've had some of her cake.
Man, yeah, somebody's pies and somebody's cakes are phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it was hers. She does.
Yeah, definitely those cakes.
Oh, okay. She said she gave you some of her peanut butter cake. Yeah, I love the peanut butter one.
Yeah, those were almost sacrilegious right there. They were like real good. They were real good.
Oh, okay. The pies you had was Victoria's pies.
Man, them pies are awesome. Like, seriously.
Oh gosh, they are. And then like the different flavors and stuff. I was like, man, this is weird, but it's good.
Correct.
Cool. Joe, come from outside real quick so you can draw.
He like, nah, man.
He's like, no, I don't want to.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, do it yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Did I get everybody? So I got Angela, Latoya, Casey, Sister Rashaw, Jessica, Co-Pastor Roy, Vicky, Ruby, my mama. And Joe's not going to be in the drawing. So I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I think that's everybody. Okay.
Can we do a drum roll?
Yep, give me a drum roll. And the winner, I had to put the chicken up. And the winner, hold on, look. All right.
Just made me think of LeBron James.
Yeah, I'm doing like that.
That's hilarious.
And the winner is Jessica Flores.
All right.
It's my friend Jess. Yeah. Jessica, you are the winner.
That's it. Wait, was that the person that was asking about? Okay.
Okay. So
yeah.
what is it again?
Got you. Las Trinceras. I'll go ahead and get one worked up real fast.
Yes.
And medium roast. Okay. Ground.
Medium roast. Ground. Yeah.
I'm asking.
Okay. Look,
let's see.
I didn't. I threw it up in the air so you can see the pieces.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jess, you still on here? Jessica. I thought she was.
I thought she was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah.
We'll get that knocked out.
Yeah, and then I'll send you the money and stuff like that. And then I think I'm gonna see her this weekend. I don't know, but I'll get it and I'll take it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it to her. And I'll yeah, so you guys make sure you go and order some coffee. And so if they have any questions, how do you prefer they reach you?
You know, I'm pretty accessible. So just email me, founder@xeniaroastery.com, and I'll get back to you. Yeah, if you have just any questions about coffee, and just interested in learning more, please go to, like, you don't have to purchase, just go sign up to the website.
Okay.
I'll put content out there that just talks about specialty coffee itself. It's an easy read, it's digestible, and we're trying to level up that platform to make that a more efficient process of just getting the information to people. But yeah, you know, we're just trying to do things again. It's yeah, just be a part of it, and hopefully that'll allow me more opportunities for all of us to do a little more.
Right. That's gonna be. I'm super excited about everything to come. Me and Joe are definitely gonna be there on the 26th, and so I'll keep posting it on here and on the show. And once you get your flyer and stuff together, send it to me, and I'll show it on here so everybody can everybody that's on here can stop by and taste some of the coffee, so you can see what you're missing.
Yep.
Yeah, so I appreciate you. Tell Michelle I said thank you so much.
No, thank you for this time.
Yeah, for you guys.
It's been a blessing.
Because you said 4-year-old, so I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's been a challenge. I can't even lie about it, but you know, what in life isn't, and then at the same time, you know, the challenge or a risk or whatever it is in love is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're shaping and molding young people, and I'm stubborn and a rockhead myself. So, you know, a second iteration of that is a hot mess.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, you're just like,
memes around here.
Exactly.
So it's like,
you know,
what? You know, that's you, girl. Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's different. You know, these kids come up in different time, but yes, you know, anyways, I appreciate that. And again, just I thank you for the opportunity. I think again, you and Joe, for just the humility you all have shown and just the willingness to support. And I appreciate every member of this church, you know, and Latoya for sure, because like seriously, just her willingness off top just to support, like,
yeah.
You know, she don't know me from Adam, but she, you know, she got that Xenia in there, you know what I'm saying? To where she's
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, I try it. You know,
Yeah.
I tell my people about it. I mean, okay.
Yeah, she did. She did really well with that.
You know?
Yeah,
And I mean, like
seriously.
seriously, that is huge, you know?
Yeah.
Because again, if it's like, because again, on the back end, I mean, I got to, you know, again, I got a business loan, I got a bill to pay, you know, I got a lease and stuff like that. And look, you know, just the wondering, you know, so that support is big.
Yeah, and we're gonna continue it too, because I'm gonna have you back on here. I had an idea, so I got to make sure I send you that info, and have you back on here periodically, so that way we can, you know, see what's going on, and you know, kind of keep you in the face of the Polish Indians.
Man, yeah, it's just, again, I'm glad to make this introduction, and I'll be looking forward to tapping in myself just to support whoever's on here too, because yeah, encouragement is a lot. And so I encourage you, my sister, I encourage my brother, I encourage, you know, all the hustlers and the entrepreneurs in this chat line.
Yeah,
you know, and everybody who's gonna see this video, like, hey man, you know, let's just keep going.
Yeah. All right, that's awesome. Well, I'm gonna let you go. So tell Michelle, and I told her have a good night. I think Joe said something too in there. So,
what did he say? Let me see.
Said it earlier.
Let me find it. He said Rig.
She's a great person. Michelle's a great person. So yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Oh yeah, good looking. I see that.
Yeah.
Let me give my man some love there. Appreciate you, homie. Yeah, I think so myself.
Yeah, so thank you so much again, and
You're welcome.
I'll be in touch. I'll be
Okay.
in touch.
Thank you.
All
You have a
right.
great night.
You too. All right.
Peace.
Hey guys, so make sure you go and order some coffee. Okay. And so, few things before I let y'all go. All right. Coming up in the month of May, this coming up Monday, we're gonna have Jay Henderson. You all know and love her because some of you guys have spent a lot of money with her for her pendant necklaces and her bracelets. And so she's a sweetheart. She's a dear. You said Jessica's back. Jessica, you won. You won the free coffee, Jessica. Okay, Jess. So I'm gonna bring it to you. All right. And so we thank Justin for an awesome interview, for coming in and chit and chat with us for a little bit. And on the 28th of this month, we're gonna have TPSC Day. So all the entrepreneurs, the ones I can rally up, we're gonna get on here and talk about all the businesses and building our church and just building this community that we're creating of entrepreneurs and business owners, and talk about how we support each other, how we buy products from each other, how we do, right? Jessica, you won. She's like, what? Yeah, so I'm gonna get you the coffee that I wrote it down, that Justin was suggesting that you get. And so yeah, so that's coming up on the 28th. And we're gonna have an interview with Lawyer Turner also. And so you guys, I wanted you to hear this message from our sponsor real quick. And then I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, that was our sponsor, Cooking with Cajun Joe. He has some new videos in the work, and we promise that we will drop one of the videos this weekend. So he is back from the swamp. He's ready to cook and show you guys some recipes. And yeah, so we're super excited about that. But he funds this show. So what's so funny is we already seen that video like several times. It's still hilarious. Right? Oh my gosh. And so yeah, so videos dropping this weekend. And also, if you have not ordered a polished journal, please get you a polished journal. Please get you a polished journal. All right. And a couple of other things before I show the journal video. Gloss Cosmetics, she's having a sale, 30% off. So you guys jump into that. I think it ends on the 30th. So yeah, you guys, I mean, her lip glosses, her lashes, the lash pen that I was telling you about. You guys, it's a sale going on. So make sure you go and get that 30% off. All right. Okay, let me see. I want my gator tail. Well done. Joe, not one more time. We're not going to go through this. We're not going to do it. We're not gonna go through this again. All right, and so here's the journal promo video.
Don't you want a journal? Come and get your journal. Buy a polished journal for me. Don't you want a journal? Come and get your journal. Buy a polished journal for me.
So y'all get your journal. I want to shout out to Albert Flores for putting that together for me. Hilarious. I was like, and Albert is Jessica's husband. So I was like, Albert, I need you to put the vocals to the journal song, please. And he was like, okay. No, one more time. No, I'm not doing it. It's late. It's late, Joe. It's late. What makes it so bad is y'all keep watching it. All right, y'all, it's enough. So I'll catch y'all on Monday. For the interview with Jay Henderson. And you guys, don't forget, here, I'm going to put it on the screen one more time. Don't forget to go and order your coffee. Go and order your coffee. If you haven't tried it, go try it. It is absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh, it's great. And it's so fresh. So you guys go support. And I'll keep y'all posted on the events that he's going to have coming up. So we can go and support him on that. So I love you all. I thank you all for coming in and tuning in and watching. Sister Rashaw, Casey, Jessica, Joe, Sister Price, Dr. Latoya. Who else is on here? Co-Pastor Roy. That's say Sister Rashaw already. Albert was on here. Angela. Hey, Angela. My mama was on here. Let me see. I think that was everybody that I can see so far. It's weird. I don't know why it won't show me it. Vicky Griffin. I don't know why it won't show me everybody. But anyway, all right, y'all. So I kept y'all on the flip side. Y'all go to bed, get some rest. Make sure you say your prayers and pray for somebody else and not just yourself. All right. Where is it? All right, y'all. I'm out. Love y'all. Love y'all so much.